Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of a Tech Talk, where we're keeping you updated. My name is Jonathan Nindi, aka JAY, and welcome to everybody who's new to the channel. Please go ahead and hit subscribe. And for those that have been following us for quite a while now, thank you so much. And we're gonna be making sure we're still giving you content to keep you updated. So today we're starting something new. I thought of doing something different from the usual, and we're gonna embark on something that I'm calling Tech in 5 minutes. So we're gonna give you the latest news in the tech industry within 5 minutes. Now, if you know me, you know I like to talk a lot. So let's see if we can really pull this 5 minute thing off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tech Talk. And go. So the timer's on. We're doing 5 minutes of this, and this is the tech news in 5 minutes that you should know about right now. Starting off with our first story, TikTok was given a lifeline. As of January, the beginning parts of January, there was an announcement by TikTok, ByteDance, that's owned by a Chinese company, that they were pulling out of the USA. They were given an ultimatum to find an investor, and by the time we were reaching January, they hadn't. And so, according to the law, they were supposed to be banned. And so that actually was upheld until, believe it or not, the last day, which was on the 19th of January, and they actually were banned. The app was banned for use in the USA. But guess what? Then-elect President Donald Trump actually signed an executive order that actually reversed that action, and they were given 3 months more to find an investor so that they could still continue operating in the US, which was a win for a lot of American content creators, because they're actually quite a lot. We're talking about 17 million people actually making money on TikTok. So that story you should know about. Next, moving on to DeepSeek. DeepSeek is the latest thing to hit the market in 2025, and it was quite a shocker when it hit the international space, because it really sent the US stocks going down, because, well, it was the latest and greatest thing to hit the market since ChatGPT. What is DeepSeek? Well, DeepSeek is basically an AI chatbot assistant that more or less is like ChatGPT. You give it a prompt, it gives you an answer, and everybody's happy. Why is it better? Well, because it gives much more detailed and much more accurate information as compared to ChatGPT. Don't believe me? Try it out for yourself. But yes, DeepSeek is the next big thing. The reason why it's sent those stocks crashing is because a lot of people are now wondering, okay, so we've been throwing so many millions just to build ChatGPT. These guys managed to build this AI chatbot with under $6 million. Yeah, doesn't sound like a lot of money. The amount of money that they spent in ChatGPT, way too much. Yeah. Okay, next story is the S25 phones. The S25 phones have been released, and they are already on the market. So Samsung this year has released 3 phones. That's the Samsung S25, Samsung S25 Plus, and the Samsung S25 Ultra. As is tradition, Samsung always releases phones in January, and hey, that's the new range of phones you should be aware about. The next story is Elon Musk wants OpenAI back. Yes, believe it or not, as if he doesn't have enough companies that he's running. But when you're worth $400 billion, I guess you can want anything in this world. So it turns out Elon Musk wants OpenAI back, because in the initial stages when this thing was coming up, he was actually part of that group, but he left because of certain agreements they couldn't come on to. And then after he left, ChatGPT went on and blew up with Sam Altman, and now Elon Musk says he wants it back and he wants to make it free for everybody. Sam Altman wrote back and said, no, we are not doing that. You should be aware of that. Next story that we're going to talk about actually comes home here, right here in Zambia. Zicta ordered Airtel to pay an amount equivalent to about $4 million for compensating clients for the bad network that was experienced about 2 weeks ago. Now, this is nothing new, and I don't know why they're just telling Airtel to pay, because Zamtel, well, they haven't really been that bad, but I think they did have a season when they were quite bad. MTN also went through a small rut where it was really, really bad. So I don't know why we're just asking Airtel. All the networks should be made to pay, because their network has been crappy, to say the least. Yeah, and the last story that we're going to talk about, since my 5 minutes is up, is Zamtel is apparently launching what they're calling the Zamtel Social Media Awards, and that's something that you should know about. We don't know when this is going to be announced, but it's something that they look like they want to unveil to the public. So social media is a big thing in Zambia, Facebook's especially. So hey, we'll be looking forward to see what really comes out of this. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your tech news in 5 minutes in 2025. How'd I do? Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, like I said, please hit the subscribe button, and hey, this is where you'll be getting more content that is going to keep you updated of everything tech in nature. I'm out.